Hey everyone, Zankers here, and today we have some lore spoilers. I know we spoiled the cards already, but now we have a little bit of the backstory of Dominaria. So before we get into that, remember to subscribe for more content. So let's jump in. This article was written February 14th, so a little while ago. This was before the card spoilers, and I've been meaning to make this video, just haven't had the chance yet. But we have the author Martha Wells has been announced to write the story for Dominaria, for the new set. So let's see what the article says. If anybody knows this this aspect is my favorite of the game, the lore. I love the lore of this game. It's so deep and twisted sometimes, and it's huge. It's massive. It's 25 years of lore, so it could be daunting if you're just getting into it, but it is worth it. I'll tell you that. Okay, so let's see. The next Magic the Gathering set, Dominaria, will take the story back to the same world it started 25 years ago. Yes, I am excited. And there's a new writer developing its story. As IO9 reports, sci-fi author Martha Wells, whose latest book, All Systems Red, The Murderbot Diaries, is nominated for the 2018 Philip K. Dick Award. If anybody knows who doesn't know who Philip K. Dick is, he wrote, I think it's called Robots Do They Dream of Electric Sheep? That is, of course, Blade Runner. And he also wrote Man in the High Castle, that I think is, what is it, Amazon original show? So those are great stories. He's got a ton other short stories, a few that were made into movies and shows and stuff. I just can't think of them off the top of my head right now, but he is a great writer. I got his, it's a 3-book series of a lot of his, there's short stories, kind of short stories, but not really short stories. He's a great writer, little hard to read. You have to pay attention. It's not one of those books where you could read and have a ton of stuff going on around in the background. You got to really pay attention. So this woman writer, Martha Wells, she's up for the Philip K. Dick Award. All right, so she will be the head writer behind the Dominaria set. Wells will lead the story team that will develop the lore surrounding the new trading card game expansion that will mark Magic's 25th anniversary. Although Magic is set in a shared multiverse of planes, which we all know, Dominaria is the original setting of the game's official storyline that kicked off in 1998. Okay, so I guess in 1998 is when the block books first came out. I know there was stories before that. I think the first one was Arena, which is really good. If anybody wants to read, it's a great read. Little hard to find. I wish that they had a digital version. If anybody knows of a place where you could get a digital version of these books, please let me know, because I will read them for the 5th time and 6th time. I'll keep reading them. I love these books. Anyway, really the lore started with Magic in 93, but they're saying 98 because that's probably when the first books came out. Not the first books, but the first, I guess, timeline books. Anyway, this is the first time players have returned to Dominaria since 2006's Time Spiral. All right, we've been gone from our home for, 12 years? Okay, this is exciting. Let's get back to it. All right, so here are the spoilers. So if you don't want to, let me just go back up so you don't read it. If you don't want to see the spoilers, just leave a comment and a like now and get out of here. But if we want to hear what's going on, I haven't read this yet, so we're going to be reading it together. All right. When IO9 asks Wells how the story for Dominaria kicks off, she confirmed that members of the Gatewatch will be involved. All right, so they're all coming to Dominaria. Let's see. Dominaria's story starts right after the events of Hour of Devastation. Okay. Gideon and Liliana have arrived on Dominaria following the Gatewatch's defeat at the hands of Nicol Bolas. So I guess this starts off concurrently with what's going on in Ixalan? Okay. Well said. All right. Together they begin a mission to kill Belzanlak. Benzalak. All right. The final demon holding Liliana's contract. Okay. So she wants to get out of that curse that they put her on. All right. They get to see a lot of Dominaria in the process, which gives fans a look at how the plane has changed and some allies who may be familiar to longtime players. Well, I guess we know. I guess we know who these players are because a lot of the a lot of the cards have been spoiled, like Joda and all that. Teferi, with his spark, I guess he's a planeswalker in the set. Let's see. Wells also revealed how Dominaria has changed since we left in Time Spiral. Dominaria has started to recover from the Phyrexian invasion, okay, though it's left its mark on a lot of places and cultures. At the time the story starts, Dominaria is facing a new threat from the rise of the Cabal, which has been taken over by Bezlanak and is now spreading across the world. Okay, this Cabal. Okay. Is it the same Cabal that Braids was in and all that? That storyline, Phage and all that? Maybe. Or it could be a new Cabal. Because this is probably hundreds of years later, if not thousand. In addition to seeing Gideon, Chandra, and Liliana again, we confirmed the return of Johora, Teferi, and Karn. But that shouldn't surprise players since the key art shown above already revealed that. Though she hints that there will be surprising character appearances in Dominaria. Ooh, like surprises. I'm so excited to read Dominaria's story, and I'm thrilled that author of a Philip K. Dick Award nominee is developing the story for it. All right, check out the full interview at IO9. I'll leave that link in the description if you guys want to read it. And here's some set descriptions. So, what do you guys think of, what we've gone through today? Let me know in the comments. Are you excited to go back to Dominaria? And, I really am. So, this is gonna be fun to read and to play through and see the cards. I know we've seen the actual text on the cards, but the art is gonna be, I think, awesome. From what we've seen so far, it's gonna be cool. Like, look at Chandra. She's oh no, I'm sorry, that's not Chandra. That's Jaya Ballard. If somebody could find this in one of the Ice Age books, the pronunciation of Jaya Ballard. From what I remember, and I've read the series a few times, Joda says that it's a soft J, so it's Yaya Ballard, but I could be wrong. Please help me out with that. I would love to put a stamp on that to stamp it down. Yaya Ballard or Jaya Ballard? There she is. She's old. She aged because of the mending. All right. So until next time, may your packs be spicy.